Welcome in, baseball fans. And here in New York, we've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Yankees. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Well, winning game 1 on the road was huge, Boog, and they can put a stranglehold on this series with a win here in this one, and that's obviously the goal. You want to go back home up 2-0 with a chance to wrap up the series in your own ballpark for sure.
And if it goes the other way and the series gets to 1-1, it's a total reset as we change venues for the next 3 games. First pitch coming your way next. Pitcher in this one, Andy Pettit. How about a report on him, Chris?
Some people wonder if he was tipping his pitches last time out. He was getting hit all over the ballpark and being hit hard. Today, we look for him to make an adjustment and be on the attack side against these hitters.
At the plate, number 29. And the pitch. That one misses. And here we go with game 2. The lefty, the 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
And there's a ball. The wind of the pitch. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 2-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He powers that one out to left, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Down the third baseman, Bill. Ball. The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
And the batter now, number 5. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Red Sox already leading. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 2 now. That one lifted to left. Matsui under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. And now, David Ortiz. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First offering, and it just misses.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And down on strikes he goes. And the struggles continue in the postseason. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show.
What you think lie ahead for the coming days? New leaves are on the same course where we stay. Relativity abounds, so it's
of a guy like this, you love when it's his turn to pitch. He's out there on the mound carrying himself with a ton of confidence. That gives other guys confidence that, hey, the other team's not going to score much. All we've got to do is have good at-bats, put up some runs, and we should be able to get a win. He's got some of the best stuff around the league. So if he's on, he has the ability to control the game, and guys aren't really going to get much to hit.
That one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
On a line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And stepping in is the speedy. In 1992, 6th overall. Remember, he struggled defensively in the minors, but debuted in 1995, helped lead the Yankees to a world championship in 1996. 0-1 down.
1-1.
Pitch out, but no action.
Yeah, and just sort of a fairy tale of a story. A kid that grew up a Yankees fan, credits that to his grandmother and sort of grooming him to be a Yankees fan, and wanted to be a Yankee. He looked up to Dave Winfield as a kid, and just so much that came together for him to have this storybook career.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Next pitch misses way outside. Soriano over at first with 1 away. And that one hammered. That's back. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1, but 2 runners in scoring position. So they'd love another base hit right here.
So digging in, Bernie Williams. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third. A big run scores on the sac fly. We're tied at 1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. That's the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. All tied 1-1.
Up hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Kicks and deals. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
It's a good take.
In the air to left center. Williams makes the grab. And there's 1 away. And now the switch hitting catcher, number 33. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. In there, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Line drive, and it goes just foul.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
The pitch. Swings and misses, 2 away. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Matsui settles underneath it. And that's the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. The pitch. In the air, left field. Ramirez in position, drops into the glove, and there's one down. And up next for New York, Nick Johnson. First offering misses the mark. Low. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Bouncer to second. Jackson gathers and throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be more important.
Tied up here in the early going. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Garcia on deck for the Yankees. Lifted in the air, right center field. Number 29 moving to his left. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Yanks held in check. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here comes a pitch. Jackson checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
And next for the Red Sox, number 29. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. That one's in there, 0-1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Strike 2. Got him looking. And one away. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So stepping in for Boston, number 5.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, safe. Posada too late with the throw. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Matsui under it, and the inning is over. One left for the Red Sox. Still tied 1-1. The pitch. Garcia hitting ninth in today's lineup, and he's a native of Mexico.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And next for New York, Alfonso Soriano. Singled and scored his first time. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. On to first, double play.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line. A swing you want to watch again.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
On the ground, right side. Out number 3. We played 3 full innings, and we're tied at 1.
It's offense.
And he deals. This one in the air, center field. Williams settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. The 1-0. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's caught. And there's 2 down. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 33. In the air, right field, Garcia has this one sized up. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. And the Red Sox leave 1. We go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1.
if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bernie Williams stepping in now for the Yankees. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Next pitch is popped up. Number 5 has a beat on it. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And a pitch. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that's ball 4.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's some real power at the plate. Hideki Matsui. And that's in there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Posada off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And 1-2.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Left-hand hitter waits. Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 1 left for the Yankees. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Two down. High fly ball out into left center field. Matsui flashes the leather on the running catch. So up next, Damian Jackson. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. First pitch, and he just misses.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
So now 1-2. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now, number 29. He's already homered in this game. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. In there for strike 1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 0-2. Got him looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. And the right-hander back to work. On the ground to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, the
Here's the third baseman, Aaron Boone. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. Now it's the right fielder, Garcia.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And takes low for ball one. Good eye right there.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
This one chopped up the middle. Gets it to first. That ends the frame. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. And the pitch. Line drive, base hit, right center field.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
So digging in, number 5, 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. And a strike. Swing, and a ball popped up. And that's a fair ball.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. They actually kind of fooled him with the breaking ball on the inside part of the plate there. Didn't get a good piece of it, but he got just enough to fight it off and make it work out. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. But when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
In for a strike. They're down 3 in a row. No outs. Runners at first and third. And there's ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Bases loaded, nobody out. David Ortiz, the next to hit. This guy with light tower power. In there, and it's 0-1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Line, and that's a base hit. 1 run's in. The second run scores, and they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher for the Yankees, Juan Acevedo. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. One, two now. And that's outside.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one down.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which...
And the righty deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Way inside. Gets out of the way. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. And now the right fielder, Nixon. That pitch clips the outside corner. And that is strike one. Righty to the plate. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees 1. And the 1-0. That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. He elevates that a little bit more. It's definitely out of here. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now move to first. Soriano gets back easily. Chris, 2020 a special year for Derek Jeter as he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, pretty special, and everyone saw that coming. All the writers voted for him except for one.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Left-hand batter waits. Got him. And that is a big first out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. There's the strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Now this is in the air down the line. Ramirez gets there. He's under it. Puts it away for the out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for New York, Jorge Posada. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
High drive, deep right field, way back there, out of here. They're going crazy in the dugout, and that gives them a lead. It's 4-3.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So up next, Hideki Matsui. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Nick Johnson digs in now. Bounce to the right. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 4-3 ball game. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Out there to center. Williams drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on that one. One up, one down. And now it's going to be number 29. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball.
Have you ever caught a foul ball as a fan?
Only as a broadcaster, not as a fan. You?
Haven't been to many games as a fan.
Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Popped up. Soriano in pursuit. Grabs it on the run. Two down. Now the number 2 hitter, Bill Mueller. 1 for 3. Upstairs.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. The tying run at the plate. Back to the mound. Over to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for them there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 3.
Simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Garcia. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And next for New York, Alfonso Soriano. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. 0-1.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Swing and a pop-up. Millar makes the catch, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Yankees, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. There's a strike up high, and a count 1-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Garcia gets under it, Leaps at the wall, and he's got it.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in. Dismissed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
One down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Out of here. A solo blast. And they tie it up. It's 4-4. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull and not an easy one to throw either.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Next to hit, Kevin Millar. Outside. That one catches the zone, and 1-1. Way out front for strike two.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia makes the catch, inning over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even now at 4 apiece. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. And it's even up.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Hammered on the line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Out towards right center field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 1 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Bernie Williams stepping in now for the Yankees. Now moved to first, and he's back in standing. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And a pitch. And that one pulled foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And a pitch. That one the other way. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Jorge Posada digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's now 5-4.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Can turn it into a 3-run. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Johnson in the box now. No balls and a strike. And the right-hander deals. Ripped on a line. Ramirez makes the play, and it's out number 3. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. Experienced arms in this spot. Mariano Rivera.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Right-handed reliever. That one down the line. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
And now the right fielder, Nixon. That one's in there. Strike 1.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Matsui calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's the second baseman, Damian Jackson. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Who's a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The tying run at the plate.
Ball. 1-2.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.